You're back. Hurry on in. We've been waiting for you.
You're not gonna ask what happened?
I can tell enough by the way you look right now.
I see. Zephyr, I need to ask you something. Would you have invited me to join you, even if I didn't have the blazing sword?
Of course.
Why, though?
There aren't many folks out there who are crazy enough to resist the Renans like we do. So when I find someone with the knack for it, I make sure to keep them close. Plus, you remind me of another guy we lost. Maybe deep down, trying to help you is a way of making amends for what I couldn't do for him. But if you don't want this, just say the word.
I'm not going anywhere. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't even be here.
If you say so. All right, come on in.
Thanks.
Yes.
Iron Mask, can I have a minute of your time?
What's wrong?
What do you need? Well, all you've been doing since you got here is fight, right? I'm starting to get worried about how your weapon's holding up. After all, you're about to fight Balsef. You'll need to be prepared for whatever he might throw at you. Luckily, we happen to have a blacksmith here on site. You should see what he's got tempered.
Got it.
All right. I was gonna say, we're about to fight like the baddest guy in this
We've reached
area.
our destination.
Do we really want to take him on with like this rusty piece of crap sword? I figure we also probably need to go in the inn and sleep to get that CP back. Heal HP after battle? That would actually be one I'd probably appreciate. I think we'll wait on that one, though. The CP system is still a little strange to me, but maybe we'll get used to it.
I wonder if something happened.
What do you mean if something happened? Okay. Consult with the blacksmith at the inn. Oh, sorry. I do need to go back in the inn then. Ah, there we go.
Hey.
You the blacksmith here?
Yeah.
Dyron filled me in. In addition to farm tools, I also make weapons for the Crimson Crows. Knowing it's for you, I just have to help. Forge you the best weapon I can manage with the materials I've got. Combining Zoogle parts. It looks kind of cool. Look at that. It's like made out of bone or something like that. Or the long sword, which is just a very basic looking sword. Looks like the crude sword is a little bit better, but we need an astral crystal grain, which I don't have. So I guess we will be making the long sword. Still better than what we have. Commodity items. I guess these are items that have no purpose but to sell. So now, assuming that weapons don't have any purpose keeping them around, in some previous games they've had them where you can upgrade them and then sometimes it would actually turn out to be better than like the newer stuff you had, even though they were an older weapon because they were upgraded to like a certain tier and they had like rare materials or something. I'm going to assume... Oh wait, oh did we get rid of our crappy sword? I guess that was just like a placeholder weapon. Definitely looks a lot better. Not so rusty. So what do you think about all this? Not bad at all. That's the most you'll get out of me right now. Bring me more materials and I'll whip you up something grander.
Thanks.
There's plenty enough grand as it is. I never knew Zoogle parts were so versatile.
Good, good.
Glad to hear it. I'll leave the rest in your hands. Go give Rinna hell and set us free, okay? That's the plan. We got a decent amount of SP from that.
Is this something you're into?
Yeah. These ingenious structures and gadgets never cease to amaze me. Check out these handle grooves.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be seeing here.
That's a really long sword, too. Jeez. That's got to take a ton of energy to swing that around all day. Skill panel. Okay. 415. I think we want that one. And for her... Oh, we have some other ones. Meals cooked 8. So we need to cook more food. Aerial enemies down by boost attacks. That one we probably have been working on, so... I actually like that they give you little tips on how to get to them before you actually get to see what's in them. And we want to save up for KO prevention, I think. Alright, we'll do a little bit more today. I think 2 hours is a pretty good amount.
I wonder if something happened.
Why do you keep saying that?
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Does that, like, I need to look around for people who need help? That iron mouse that Zephyr brought in, yeah? Can I ask you for a small favor? What is it?
Yeah.
I appreciate you being so quick to help. Here's the deal, we're running short on food. Okay, granted, it's something of an ongoing problem around here. The soil around here doesn't have much to offer, and our crops are doing even worse than usual lately. I won't ask you to go fetch anything crazy. Just some wheat and potatoes would help plenty. Sure.
How's this?
Would this be enough to tide you over? We found it outside of town.
Huh?
That's exactly what I'm looking for. Are you sure I can have it? As much as we need fresh food that grows out in the wild, I can't just ask anyone to go pick it with all the Zoogles running around. So don't mind if I go ahead and help myself to what you've got. You're a big help. We couldn't exactly afford to risk stirring up a hornet's nest, reducing the Bright Eyes cut and all. With this, all this extra food, now we can feed all the kiddos who've had to go hungry of late. Glad to hear it. Just happy to do what I can to help. I might not be able to see your face, but I can tell that you're a good soul. I don't have much to offer in return, but I can teach you a recipe that's really easy to prepare if you like. If you're talking about one that uses wheat, I already know that.
Okay.
Wow. In that case, how about a potato recipe? This one's also simple to fix and tastes good. It's a lifesaver when you're real hungry.
Thanks.
You absolutely should. You can't operate in tip-top shape on an empty stomach. Steamed potatoes. Okay.
Sorry for the side trip.
We got to learn a new dish. I'll take what I can get, really. Let's cook it next time we make camp.
Is that why she went along with this?
So I guess maybe we could check out and see what some of these people want. It may not be something I actually want to do. But we can at least check it out and then, decide to not do it and leave these people to starve to death or whatever.
I'm skeptical.
You must have gone through Sandus Ravine to get here, right? Is that Zoogle still out there? Big guy, looks like an insect with arms. Yep. Has scythes for arms. Insect with wings, sorry.
Right.
Yeah, we saw it. Looked big and pretty tough to boot. That's the one. It's hard to feel safe knowing it's still out there. I'd really like to see it get its comeuppance one of these days. Especially since the people that deliver that comeuppance are gonna enjoy a pretty mighty payday on account of all the materials they'll earn. Oh yeah? Yep. Zoogle materials are imbued with astral energy, so the stronger they are, the more energy their materials contain. We could use them to make new weapons and stand up to the Rinna a little better, even with our astral art handicap. With the odd stray, I can usually gather a few people and get the materials myself. But something that big's bound to be beyond my capabilities. If only there was a good way to beat it. Yeah, we'll take it on.
All right.
I don't see the harm in us checking it out. Do you hear what you're saying? We've got enough to worry about as it is without inviting even more danger. Urin and Pal's right. I know you're strong, but I think even the Zoogle might be beyond you. It's not like I need you guys to take it down first right away, but how should I put it? If anybody has a shot at it, I think it'll still be you guys eventually. Once you feel like you're up to the challenge, that is. When you are, would you be willing to give it a shot? You can bring other people along with you to help, of course.
Got it.
Sounds fair. We'll get it taken care of for you sooner or later. So yeah, we're still not gonna do that, I think. At least not without another 2 party members. I think that would help. You're not only new here. You don't remember much, alright? Well, if you've got any questions... Okay, no. We did that before. Thought that symbol above her head meant she actually had something new important to say.
All right, everyone. It's time. Remember, eyes on the prize. We're after Balsef. Nothing else. Cut off the head, and the snake perishes. Hit them head on, however. And we won't make it through the castle gates, let alone reach Balsef himself. Luckily, we have an ace up our sleeve. We need to do everything in our power to make sure that ace reaches Balsef's jugular. To that end, I'll be splitting us up into separate forces.
You just said all of us hitting them head on would be useless. Why would we divide ourselves up?
Guerrilla tactics.
Because we're the decoys. We'll buy our ace in the hole the time they need to get in. We only need to cause enough of a ruckus around the castle to distract the enemy. That said, we need to look like the real deal, which is why I'll be tagging along too.
You too, Zephyr? So, who's going to take on Balsef?
The ace in the hole.
The Iron Mask. I'm counting on you and Shion to make your way to wherever Balsef's hiding. Once there, you drive that flaming sword right through him.
You aren't seriously sending in just those 2, are you? One of them's a Renin.
No one said the plan was perfect. By far, the biggest danger is the one you two will be facing. The fate of this quest rests entirely in your hands, which is why you get the final say. You want out? Now's the time to say so.
And if we say no?
Then you say no. Just means we're back to square one, that's all.
And I go back to being a slave.
It's your life.
No, it isn't.
Ball's in your court, soldier. What do you say?
I want to fight.
But for what? What are you fighting for?
To free the Danans from the yoke of their abusive oppressors. To no longer die at the whim of another. To break the shackles of our enslavers. To live and taste freedom!
Now you're talking. I believe we have our ace in the hole, people. Hold on to that belief, and we just might break through that wall yet. And what about you?
I was born ready. Now can we get this show on the road?
There's a gate on your right once you leave here. Go through it and ride the elevator you'll find. I'll send ahead a few friendly faces to keep watch on your way. If you get into any trouble, look to them for support. We all clear? Good. May this battle herald the end of the Renin's bloody 3-century reign. To your battle stations, everyone!
Kind of getting the only thing we have to lose is our chains vibe from this.
I still can't believe this is happening. We're really about to face off against a Renin Lord.
Well, you're in pretty high spirits for a guy going into a life-and-death battle.
I'm not saying I'm not worried. But you have to remember, this is the first time any of us Danans have really had any hope. What about you? You scared at all?
I don't have time to be scared. This is only the first step in a long, long plan of mine.
You want to take down all 5 lords, right? It's hard to believe it'll ever happen.
But it will.
I know. I haven't forgotten our deal.
See that you don't. That said, if we lose, we might suffer a fate worse than death, you know.
That's probably true. But instead of worrying about it, wouldn't it be a better use of our time to figure out ways to avoid that and not lose?
I suppose.
Whatever happens, I'll put everything I have into winning. You can count on that.
I'm on guard duty since we have injured folks. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to go fight that mantis right now. I think that might have been the elevator that was up this way. Yeah. Kurd Garrison. Kurd.
Balsef's castle should be just above us.
All right. Then let's use that elevator thing.
The elevator will take you to Glannymead Castle. These are all, like, very strange made-up names here. Welcome to the Trench of Flames. That's the one nice thing about this visual style. I've seen plenty of these backgrounds that just look really nice. Although that one does look a little rough. I think you could use just a teeny bit more detail.
Zephyr and the Crimson Crows are supposed to be distracting the Renins from the front.
Then let's go around and sneak in elsewhere.
That's Zephyr from the Crimson Crows! Kill him!
I hope he's gonna be okay.
Is now really the time to be worrying about him? We've still got a job to do.
This music's getting really loud too. Okay. We'll keep him busy at the castle's front gate. You slip in through the back. Try not to, you know, be too obvious about it over here.
Ho, 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 ho.
Dog ears.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Really?
There are more of them around than I thought.
Are you still surprised? Because we've seen a lot of owls now. Gunnar and the others are fighting up ahead. Don't mind us. Follow the rail line in. It is actually quite loud. Wow.
Gates of fire sure look intimidating once you see them up close.
Yeah, they do. Jeez.
We can't say this place is truly liberated until we do something about them.
What are you muttering about? Stay focused. We still have to take down Balsef.
I'm guessing you guys are holding them off. I don't know how much longer it'll hold. Quick, head for the back entrance. Is that the back entrance? I know we're in for a big fight, but I don't want either of you dying, okay? The best victories earned are the ones where we all come out alive. Wow. It's got like magma or lava or whatever down there. Very imposing.
We should be getting close to the service entrance.
Good. Let's get in there and kick their asses.
If you head down from there, you'll find yourself right by the castle's back entrance. We're counting on you. That way? Ah, I see. So I passed by an area, and I want to check that out really quick. I thought this would have been the back entrance. It's locked. Okay. Good to know. Can you imagine having, like, giant pipes spewing fire for the sole purpose of... You can only imagine intimidating your foes?
Is this someone's idea of a bridge?
Looks like it. Don't fall, or this will be a pretty short story.
Don't worry, we can't. I don't think. It's kind of cool. It seems like it would be a little warm in here, though, don't you think? But maybe they don't care that much about that.
It's already started. We need to hurry.
Hold on. You should take the blazing sword.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We don't know what might happen up ahead. It's better to have it and be ready than to be caught in a fight without it.
Flames.
I took the liberty of cutting the flow of energy from the Master Core. I may be giving you the sword, but you still need me to unleash its power. Try not to forget that.
Also, try not to burn your clothes off. Sweeping blazing sword attack that burns the area around the enemy to a crisp. Inflicts self-damage. So yeah, I guess that'll be an... I like that they make that an actual mechanic. That anytime we use it, we're going to have to worry about taking damage ourselves. It seems like all of that does self-damage. Boost attack downs. Okay. That's kind of cool. I remember that being a mechanic in one of these games. I'm trying to remember which one. It might have been a Zestiria sort of thing. No, I think a Berseria thing where we had like the... Was that like the big claw attack, and then I think we could use our own health as like a damage sort of thing? Which I always thought was kind of a neat mechanic for that. Yeah, it's gotta be hot in here. Okay. Let's listen to this really quick. I think we'll be done after this. We'll save infiltrating this whole castle thing for next time.
Where the hell is Balsef? If we don't hurry up and find him...
You're too close. Try to stay farther apart.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Was I really that close?
I guess I'm just not used to standing right next to people.
You mean because of your thorns? You're a surprisingly nice person.
What?
You don't think so? I mean, you just made sure your thorns wouldn't...
You can keep your opinions to yourself. You don't know the first thing about me.
I'm not saying I know everything about you. Sheesh. No need to bite my head off.
You just can't take a hint, can you?
What? I'm sorry. You're right. I don't know what sorts of hardships you've been through. After all, what could I possibly know about pain?
I know you didn't mean anything bad by what you said. The throne room is up on the next floor. That's probably where we'll find Balsef.
You know, her armor is like super impractical. It's like the stereotypical like chest armor, but then like almost no armor. In fact, basically almost none. She's got like this lacy arm thing and almost no armor in the rest of her body.
Hey,
What?
if there's something you want to say, just come out and say it.
Huh?
I hate when I feel like people are laughing at me on the inside. Especially someone like you where I can't read your expression.
What? Why would I laugh at you? What are you talking about?
My outfit. As soon as you saw me in those ruins, you wanted to say something, didn't you?
Your shoulders are well protected, I can
It's not
say that.
It's just
Just what?
nothing.
You're a truly awful person. You know that?
An awful... Hey, you're the one jumping to conclusions about what I think. You're not one to talk.
Then prove me wrong and tell me what you were really thinking.
There wasn't anything mean about you, I promise.
I don't believe that for a second.
And it doesn't matter what the hell I tell you. You'll always doubt me.
Alright. So we will stop off there. I do appreciate being able to save anywhere. It's always a nice thing. For general ease of use and for recording as well. Like I said, we will come back here next time. Definitely enjoying it so far. It's gotta be hot on your back, but then again it is, I believe, hovering just a little bit off your clothing, so maybe it's not so bad. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed though. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think so far, and I will see you next time for some more Tales of Arise. Bye!